What is up, Pisces? Welcome to your general timeless love reading. We are going to get right into it. If you are new, my name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and I'm also a tarot reader. So obviously, if you want to book either of those, you can do it down below through my website. Hit that like button. It does help the channel grow, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can see when I post, when I go live, and make sure to check out Vimeo and Patreon. And let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Pisces, let's go ahead and use Beautiful Creatures. All the tarot decks that I use are linked down below in the description box. Well, at least most of them, because I have gotten a few more since. But I don't think I'll be using any of those new ones. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. In regards to love and romance for Pisces, please, Spirit, what can Pisces expect? I don't know why I feel like very Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands energy. Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, yeah. Very sudden. It feels very sudden. Like, hey, I think I want to build with you. Let's build something. Let's create together. What do you think about that? Like, very like in your face. And it's, I don't know why my hands are so like, but it does feel very in your face. And you're kind of like, whoa, chill out, Cub Scout. Like, I'm fine as a glass of wine over here and I need to breathe a little bit. Let's see what's going on. King of Wands in reverse. That's funny. King of Wands in reverse. They're stubborn. They're stubborn. High Priestess. 10 of Cups. Woo! And the 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're telling them to chill out. You're telling them to chill out because they're coming on very, very strong. King of Wands in reverse is a very persuasive, insistent energy to me as a reader. High Priestess is like, they know what they want. They see very clearly, like, I pick you. I'm going to the store. I want this one. I want this one right here. Yes, I'd like you. Where can I check out? I'm sorry, I'm not an item. You're gonna have to wait for me to choose you back. Oh, what? You're gonna take time to think about this? 4 of Swords? That's weird. That's uncomfortable. I'm not used to that. Do you not realize I'm a King of Wands? That I am the hottest of all the kings? That I am the most attractive? The most powerful manifester? They're a little cocky. They're a little cocky, but it's in a charming way. It's kind of like, I'm pretty awesome. I'm pretty cool. Did you know that? And you're like, I know you're hot stuff. I know you're great and all those things, but I'm pretty great myself, but I'm humble. Let's see what else we got, Pisces. Justice in reverse. Okay. This actually feels like a loss of patience because it's like they're not giving you room to breathe. You're like, I want to feel okay with my decision before I sign this contract with you. Justice in reverse. It's kind of like they're not even giving you time to feel out the situation before you make a decision if you want to agree to this contract with them. Because justice isn't just about like balance and like equality and things of that nature. It's also about contracts. This feels like impatience. Man down. And then we have the Tower, the Decadence, Abruption. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. Ooh, the choice. The choice. Nice. Decisions. Okay, so I feel like this king's going to have a rude awakening because Pisces, you feel very like, I want romance, but I want it this way. Like there's a certain way you want it. There is an expectation. How do I put this? It's not necessarily that there is a right or wrong way of doing things in general, but in your mind, there's a right and wrong way of doing things. And right now, this is rubbing you wrong. It's making you uncomfortable. And there is going to be a Tower moment where this king gets a rude awakening of their approach not being something stable or comforting. And this doesn't have to be something new. For some of you, this could be somebody you've been with for a while and just like them wanting to move things forward. And you kind of being like, listen up, Buttercup. Like I'm still working through some stuff. You just got to kind of chill out, Cub Scout. Let's see what's going on here. I forget the name of the tarot deck, to be honest with you, but they're all linked down below, most of them. Oh, wait, I think this is actually one of my new ones. It is the Gilded Tarot Royale, ever fancy way you want to say Royale. My nose is itchy. Okay, so let's look at this King of Wands. Let's see what's up with them. I'll hold it upright so you can see what their face and all that. Real cute little elf ears. Right? This is Leo energy. It's Aries for me as a reader, though. Let's look at the King of Wands. As her togetherness, they actually have a little bit of codependency going on. And it's not because I heard togetherness. It's because it feels like they latch on, like they're very consumed, like wanting to know all things and be all things for you, to you, in all ways. Like, let me in, come on, just let me in. Two of Swords. They're not aware of themselves, though. They're not okay, I feel this Tower is most likely going to be you showing them their shadow, and you probably will be a catalyst for this person to go into an awakening, to be quite frank with you. Which ones do I want? Okay, we'll take the left. I said the left. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. They're going back to old ways. Yeah. So you're going to trigger them with an awakening is really where I feel this is going. And the reason I say that is because when someone is alone for a while and then they get into a relationship or a dynamic with another person, I said dynamic really weird for some reason, and they fall into old habits, it means that they have not yet actually cemented a lesson, whether they learned it or not. They have not cemented it to remember enough to continue to apply it. And that's kind of what's going on here, because the Two of Pentacles is that wishy-washy energy of, I know better than to act this way, but the Eight of Cups in reverse means that they are digressing to old emotional behaviors. They are returning, they're looping back around to an old way of being. And they're not aware of that. They don't see that. Okay? They don't see that. Let's look at the High Priestess. This is you. Well, energies can be reversed, so just take it as it resonates. Two of Wands. I don't know why I just felt that in my heart space. Yeah, 10 of Wands. I'll take that one. And the Page of Swords in reverse. You're withholding a lot. You're really biting your tongue here. The Page of Swords to me is typically like the liar, but I don't feel that. I feel like these are things you really want to say to this person before moving forward with them that you're just like not disclosing. You're kind of like, you're coming on a little too strong. You're all up in my space. You're not letting me breathe. You're not even giving me time to think. Like, I really need you just to kind of back up. You're a little much. You're a little much. It's creating a lot of stress and tension because there's no malicious intent. They're a great person. They're sweet. They're kind. They're loving. They're funny. They're charming. All these things, but it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. And they're not getting the emotional and mental cues of, I need some space. So let's look at the 10 of Cups. This is distortion. I just heard distortion really loud. The 10 of Cups. It's distortion. They're I fall in love so quickly kind of person. Yeah. I'm not taking all of this. I'll take these two. Devil and Temperance. Yeah, it's attachment. Distortion. I'll take these two that came out on top of it. The Devil and Temperance. They have to heal this attachment to the idea of love. They're chasing it. It's distortion. It's not really a 10 of Cups. They're chasing the idea of love. They want to be wanted, abandonment, right? Wanting to be wanted is abandonment. It's codependency. The Devil is attachment. It is codependency. It is addictions. It is things that we struggle to see or accept within ourselves. And Temperance is the need for patience, for balance, for moderation, for healing, for acceptance of those things, right? To learn to accept those aspects of oneself. And that's why I feel that this high priestess is going to be the catalyst to this awakening, because this person, they're seeing the shadow of this person. They're seeing the reality of the toxicity that would be at the surface of this relationship if they were to indulge in this contract with them. And that's why they're like, I need some time to think about this. Because it's more so, I need some time to think about how I'm going to tell you I don't want this contract because you got a transformation you need to go through. And they're just going to kind of like lay it out for this person. Let's look at the Four of Swords. Yeah, Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. They're very in their head about this masculine energy, the King of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. It's a self-imposed prison. They're like, I need some time to think. They're overwhelmed. There's too much to process because there's a lack of stability. Even though they're charming and they come across as someone who can provide and sell them on who they are, because they're a King of Pentacles, they're a really good salesman, but they're a King of Wands and they're both in reverse. They know how to sell you in a way that makes, even through their distortion, makes them look really appealing. They're just very, very charming. They're very charming. But this other individual that is going through this experience with them is so intuitive that they're aware, like, something's off here and I need to take a step back. I need to really think about it, because the Four of Swords is deep thought and meditation and the pause. It's the rest, right? It's kind of like, I need to think about whether or not I want to get involved in this. Justice. So let's look at Justice. I feel that there would be controlling tendencies in this dynamic though too. Yeah, Fool in reverse. The Sun in and the World. Yeah, no. I feel like this would actually be detrimental to like vitality, to health for the feminine, the High Priestess in the World. And I feel like this feminine is sensing that this is very familiar to an old cycle, that either an aspect of their shadow that they've already overcome, which is why they can see it in this person, or a cycle that they were already a part of. Because you have the World in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. These are three majors. It's everything in them is saying, no, I should, and it's on Justice. That's a lot of major arcana in reverse. Everything within this High Priestess, this very inner knowing, intuitive energy is telling them like, no, I should not take part in this. I should not entertain this because it would throw me into an old cycle. It would hinder my personal power. The Sun, which rules the solar plexus, which rules your creative energy, your masculine energy, which is vitality in life, right? And then you have the Fool, the ability to move forward into an old cycle, into a new cycle. It would be a risk, right? And it's the wounded warrior. They're seeing that this King of Cups, even though emotionally this person is so loving and charming and caring, they are still working through a 10 of Wands that they are not yet at. They're only at the 9. They're only at the 9 because underneath that is the 8, right? So 8, 9, 10. They're getting there. They're slowly getting there. They're just not there yet. This High Priestess, they know what's up. And we already have the 10 of Wands over there. So we know that they're getting close to this 10. Let's look at the Tower. Oh, I just heard 10 of Swords. Let's look at the Tower. Why is the Tower here for Pisces? Why is the Tower here for Pisces? Judgment, Empress in reverse, and the Emperor. Yeah. Okay. So the feminine is definitely a catalyst for the masculine. This feminine is, this is so strange, is learning to set boundaries, is being tested to set boundaries. Because this feminine most likely had been dealing with codependency in the past and is now being tested on their codependency by helping another through their codependency and saying, hey, no, I can't indulge in this because I already know these signs, these habits, because I healed them within myself. And I'm being challenged now to set boundaries with you because I'm not good at setting boundaries, because I had to heal my codependency, and they're being challenged, and they know they're being challenged. And that's the Tower moment, to not give to their detriment. So this masculine energy can evolve, and this Empress is struggling to adhere to that, but they're being supported with Strength card there. Beautiful. Followed by Death. That's 4 majors, 5 majors. Look at all that you had: the World, the Sun, the Fool, Justice, Judgment, Empress, Emperor, the Tower, Death, and Strength. So 10 majors back to back to back. And these last two cards. This is a huge, huge shift for both people. You're helping each other through massive awakenings. One is helping one individual close out their test of codependency, while the other is helping one through the initiation of their test of codependency. Invulnerability, though, too, right? To be able to discuss these difficult things. Let's get another on the Tower. I want to see what else is going on here. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a holding on. The Empress needs to surrender, to not feel the need to protect this person, to set that boundary and just let go. Let's look at the Two of Wands, a decision. Let's see the final decision. Yeah, the choice. King of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, to step away from the King of Cups, to not allow this to move forward, to continue, right? Because they know it's not of their highest good, right? They know that they need to separate right now. Even though they are an Emperor and an Empress, they are a very divine pair. They're imbalanced. Justice in reverse, right? It's imbalanced and it's not time right now. But with Judgment on the Empress in reverse and the Emperor, that means that's part of the soul's call for them to actually be separate, because they need to do this healing on their own. They need to be in separation because it's going to help them connect with their authentic energy. Page of Wands is the card of authenticity for me as a reader. It's your soul energy. It's your inner child. It's your most authentic self. And you have Death. There's the transformation. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Awesome. Pisces, this is what I have for you. If you guys want to check out Patreon, I'm actually going to be stopping the monthlies on that platform and getting more into posting educational content in regards to spirituality on here and doing a live Q&A for that platform on there. I will still be doing the energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. I will just be replacing the monthlies with that live Q&A for tier 1. Okay. Like, share, subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel grow, and hit that notification bell so you can see when I go live and when I post. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.